I'm here with Roland Ducharme, and he is a professional chef. He's going to be teaching me how to cook like a pro as well in our Hamilton Beach Professional Digital Countertop Oven. What are we making today?
So today we'll be making a slow roasted short rib, and we're gonna have a celeriac and apple mash and some roasted green beans.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah. So this is a cut of the beef that's usually a bit more intimidating, I would say, for people. And
yeah,
they don't,
I definitely felt intimidated.
Right?
Yes, thank you for saying that.
So we had our butchers and they cleaned this up for us, so it's already nicely cleaned up and trimmed and it's boneless. So we'll be using today grass-fed beef.
Yes.
So why are we doing that?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Grass-fed beef is higher in omega-3 fatty acids and also less cholesterol and overall fat. So I think it's always best to choose that grass-fed option if you can.
It's definitely healthier and it's also more sustainable and better for the environment as well. Today we'll be just seasoning this with a little bit of Himalayan pink salt.
Yeah, and did you know why we're using Himalayan pink salt?
Why?
More minerals.
So you really want to make sure you're adding flavor to this, right?
This is the flavor versus nutrition concept.
Exactly. So I'm just going to use a little bit of the black pepper here. And then we're gonna do a drizzle of olive oil.
Perfect, I love that.
Just a tiny bit, because our beef here is perfectly marbled, it's beautiful. The reason why we're using olive oil is gonna help brown the meat.
And you've got ginger and garlic here, you're speaking my language.
Yeah, two of my favorite aromatics to use.
Now I love the fact that this countertop oven is for precise cooking.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
So that's why, I mean, like, because I'm not a pro and you are, for me, this is really helpful. It's on my countertop, I can set it and go, and I know that I can trust that it's gonna cook it the way it is.
It's extremely powerful as well.
I think let's do it.
Okay, just gonna drop these in.
Okay, they're ready.
All right, so now that they're browned, we brown them for about 8 minutes, right?
4 minutes
each side, yep. We're gonna use some parchment paper.
Okay, good stuff. You're gonna wrap it up like a pro.
And then we're also gonna add in our aromatics, so our onions.
More benefits. So onions have quercetin, which is also a really great property for allergies, or just keeping your immune system strong.
Okay.
So that's why I like keeping the onions in there.
That's perfect. And then, because we're wrapping this up, this is gonna create a little bit of a pocket, right? And then all the steam that's coming out of the meat is gonna help further cook all of our ingredients here.
Okay.
And again, more flavor.
More flavor.
So let's see if I am that great at this.
Okay. So we're just folding the edges?
Yeah, folding the edges first. And just make sure that it's nice and tight. And then once this is nicely wrapped up, like that.
Okay, so next step is we're putting it back in.
Yep.
For?
We're gonna do this for 2 hours.
2 hours.
So now we're gonna do 350. Just gonna turn this on, it's already set. And just hit start again.
Okay, our first side, what do we have here?
Okay, so today we're gonna make a celery root and apple mash.
It smells so good.
So we just boiled some celery root. We just cut it up to larger cubes and boiled it for about 10-15 minutes until it's almost fully cooked, and then we added some green apple to it, peeled, about the same size, and then simmer it for another maybe 5 minutes. This recipe we're going to be adding coconut milk.
Yeah.
So we took some onions, garlic, and ginger, and we added that in there.
You're gonna pour it in.
Yeah, go ahead. And then we just infused that, simmered it for maybe 5 minutes, just so that the flavor from the onions and all the other ingredients come through in the coconut milk.
Right, so we're gonna take the Hamilton Beach Professional hand mixer, and we are gonna make this into a mash.
Before I turn this on, I'm just gonna crush these a little bit.
Okay, good.
You can see how soft they are and perfectly cooked.
So you're gonna start it
I'm
up?
gonna start this up on the lowest setting.
Good.
And kind of let it do its thing.
Okay.
I think today, we're just gonna go with a more chunky, more texture.
Yes.
All right, so we're almost there. You see how quick that was?
Yeah.
Before we are done, I'm just gonna season this up. And we're just gonna add a little bit more salt and pepper.
Just a little salt.
Just a little bit. So we're just gonna use again the pink Himalayan salt.
Nice.
Just add a little bit in there. And then a touch of pepper. And here we go. And I'm just gonna finish mixing this.
Okay. And then, do I get to sample it, or?
I think you do. Yeah, I think that's the part, yeah.
So we're doing, in addition to this, we are making green beans as well, right?
Yes, we are.
Okay, should I taste this?
And please go ahead.
Okay. So excited.
Let me know what you think.
Not enough salt. No.
Okay.
So good.
Now I have to
so
taste
creamy.
it. I'll get in there.
It's rich and like really delicious.
This is great. I love it.
Good job.
And now we're gonna have a look at our meat. Our meat has been cooking for 2 hours and it's all ready to go.
Okay.
And let's have a look at this.
Okay. Oh boy.
Here we go.
That looks amazing. They do shrink down in size.
They do shrink down, and you can see how the fat cooked out as well.
Okay, it's time to make it look beautiful.
So we're just gonna start off with the mash first.
And those are just charred perfectly.
And then we're gonna put the beef on. And today we have these beautiful little sprouts.
I love it. Okay, I feel like I can do that.
I think,
I'm not as intimidated anymore.
Anyone can do this.
For full recipe details, please go to hamiltonbeach.ca. I am Miranda Malisani.
I'm Roland Ducharme.
And this is Make It with Hamilton Beach.